My name is Mafi Zeko. I happen to be the president and CEO of American Lotto. And this pre-recorded video is to do three things. Number one is to show you what is about coming to Nigeria with respect to the staker, with respect to the agent, and with respect to giving back to the society. American Lotto mission and vision is to achieve three things and three things at this time. One, we want to increase the odds of winning for players, lottery players. We want to increase the amount they win each time they win, pay them immediately, no story, increase their overall user experience of lottery in Nigeria. The second goal we're trying to achieve is we want to increase as much as possible the percentage commission we give to you agents, which is going to be about 30%. 3, we want to give back to the society in Nigeria, which we call our corporate social responsibility, whereby we're going to be donating as much as 10% of every lottery ticket sale. We're going to be giving it back to the society in terms of education and healthcare. We are not going to give it to some philanthropic house to do whatever they want to do it with. We are going to have our own in-house philanthropic department where we're going to be going from school, public school to public school, primary school, secondary school that are public schools. And we're going to try to get them up to speed the way it should be. Try to put internet in those schools, try to fix their windows, their roofs, and try to put computer labs in these schools. That is the third thing we're trying to achieve. I will share my screen shortly. So this meeting will talk about three things, like I said. One is the staker, the players on the street, and we'll go through all the games that you're to expect. Number 2 is the stakers with the agent, you listening to me, which are the agent. And number 3 is talk more about our corporate social responsibility. So let's get started. I'm going to share my screen now. So what are the players to expect? Your clients, your customers that come to you to play the lottery, what are they going to expect when they come play the lottery with you? What can you tell them? How are we different from the competitors? How are we different from what they already know? So I am going to make some key differences here. In our game, the American Lotto, there are 15 games I'm going to talk about. 15 games, 15. And each of these games, you will find out they are very unique and they are very fair. And once we are done, you would go back, sit down, think about it, and say, how can I help this company to be number one? To get the word out there to people to say, hey, there is a new game coming or that has come. Would you like to play it? The first game we have is the Cash for Life. The draws are going to be 3 times a day, 11 in the morning, about 11:15 a.m. in the morning, 4:15 p.m. in the afternoon, and 9:15 p.m. in the evening. It's called Cash for Life. How is it played? You pick 5 numbers from 1 to 60 and 1 number from 1 to 4. This not 1 number from 1 to 4 is also called a Cash for Life ball. And you play with just 500 naira, just 1 500 naira. You can buy multiple tickets if you want, but you play with just 500 naira. If you get the 5 numbers correctly, plus the 1 number correctly from 1 to 4, you will win 50,000 naira every day for the rest of your life. 50,000 naira every day for the rest of your life. If you got only 5 numbers only, you win 50,000 naira every week for the rest of your life. This for the rest of your life means for the rest of the winner's life or for 30 consecutive years, whichever comes first. If you got 4 numbers plus Cash for Life ball, you get 500,000 naira. You can see different amount until you only need to get 1 number here and 1 number here, and you get a partial refund. This is our Cash for Life game. There is nobody currently doing this, and there's no one that can currently do this in Nigeria. The reason being that this is a lot of money to pay out. We're not doing this to make money. We're doing this to be as much as possible fair, giving back to the society. So that is a Cash for Life game. If you have any questions, you guys have our WhatsApp group. Please put your questions in the WhatsApp group after watching these pre-recorded meeting. Then we have the Powerball. The Powerball is that you pick 5 numbers from 1 to 69 and 1 number from 1 to 26, and you use only 500 naira to play it for 1 ticket. You can buy multiple tickets, but 500 naira is 1 ticket. You pick 5 numbers from 1 to 69 and 1 number from 1 to 26. If you got the 5 numbers plus the Powerball, that's 1 to 26 is called the Powerball number. You get 200 million naira cash, no story. 200 million naira will be paid directly to your account, no story. And if you got only 5 numbers, you got 5 numbers only, you get 50 million naira. And you can see the different category until you only need to get 1 number here and 1 number here, and you get a partial refund. That is what they call fair game. These draws are going to be Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. On Monday, this is going to be 200 million naira. If nobody won it on Monday, on Wednesday, it's going to be 201 million naira. If nobody won it on Wednesday, on Saturday, it's going to be 202 million naira. It will continue to increase by 1 million naira every draw day until there is a winner or there are multiple winners. That's just this first one. All these others is just this amount as you see here. If there are questions, please put it on our WhatsApp group. So that is the Powerball game. There is no lottery company that is currently saying use 500 naira, you win 200 million naira. It does not exist. We're bringing this to Nigeria. The Mega Million game is similar to that, but honestly, it's much easier to win. You pick 5 numbers from 1 to 59, and you pick one number from 1 to 25. You use only 400 Naira in playing it. You can see the jackpot is 150 million, just like that, until you get a full refund. You just need to get one number here, and you get a full refund. The same principle applies. The draw is Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. On Tuesday, the jackpot is 150 million. On Thursday, if nobody won it, it becomes 151 million. On Sunday, if nobody won it, becomes 152 million. It will continue to increase by 1 million every draw day until there is a winner. That is the Mega Millions game. Any question, please put it on the WhatsApp group, and I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. Then cash for school. Many of you have kids. Many of you are planning to go do your master's in the US, in Canada, or the likes. Or many of you are just looking for extra money. And the way this game works is only 49. 1 to 49, you pick 6 numbers from 1 to 49. You use only 500 Naira in playing it. If you get the 6 numbers correctly, you win 120 million. You get 5 numbers plus the bonus ball, which is, bonus ball simply means you draw the game. There will be 49 balls inside the machine. You draw it, it brings out 6 balls. The bonus ball is this is selected from 43. Now, after we've brought out the 6 numbers, we're going to bring out an extra ball that is called the bonus ball. And if you get the 5 numbers plus the bonus ball, you get 7 million Naira as a second prize. And if you got only 5 numbers, 500,000, 4 numbers, 5,000, just like that until you get just one number and the bonus ball, and you get 500 Naira as a refund. This we are going to market primarily to university students, because this 120 million is almost 150 or 160,000 US dollars, and is enough to do any masters, any PhD, any program you want to do abroad. That money can pay it. So, but anyone can play the game. Anyone can play the game. If you want to play the game for your child and you want to save money for their school, you can play the game as well. Then set for life is you pick 5 numbers from 1 to 50 and 1 number from 1 to 9. You use only 300 Naira to play it. You can buy multiple tickets, but you use only 300 Naira to play it. And the way it works is you use, if you get the 5 numbers correctly plus this, you get 100,000 Naira every week for the rest of your life. You got only 5 numbers correctly, you get 100,000 Naira every month for the rest of your life. And that's how we go all the way down, and these are all the stuff until you are able to get a refund. Is this not fair? Is this fair? Absolutely, it is fair. By so doing, you don't need to worry that, oh, okay, I did not get it. But at least if you get up to this, you get a refund. Any questions, please leave it on the WhatsApp group. Maryland. In Maryland, you pick 5 numbers from 1 to 49. You see, it's 49. In this game, you see you get 5 numbers correctly, you get a 5 million naira jackpot. You only use 100 naira in playing it, and you get a 5 million naira jackpot. You get 4 numbers correctly, you get 120,000 naira. You get 3 numbers correctly, you get 3,000 naira. That is Maryland. Is this fair? Trust us. This is based with this is not that profitable. We did our numbers in such a way that we are paying the maximum number possible to winners when they win. So you play with 100 naira and look at what you could win. 3 numbers correctly, 3,000, 4 numbers correctly, 120, 5 numbers correctly, 5 million. Some of you may ask, what about 2 number, what about 1 number? No, we cannot do it in this game. But you can see others were doing that. But with this particular game, we cannot do it. It's only 100 naira you used to play it, but these are these things you win. This, if you want to be fair, is better than the competitors. Georgia, you pick only 4 numbers from 1 to 69. You use 100 naira to play it per ticket. If you get the 4 numbers correctly, it's 3 million naira jackpot. 3 numbers correctly, it is this. 2 numbers correctly, it is this. It's 100 naira per ticket. You can buy more. You can buy 10 ticket, 20 ticket, whatever number of ticket you want to buy. But this is the amount of money per ticket. And this is how it works. Then Florida. In Florida, you pick 3 numbers from 1 to 90. It is 3 numbers from 1 to 90. It's like your 3 direct. In what the competitors do, 3 direct, you have to get the 3 numbers correctly. Is that true? If you get 2 numbers correctly, they don't pay you anything. Is that true? In our game, you can use 50 naira to 50,000 naira to play it if you want. If you get the 3 numbers correctly, whatever you use in playing it, we multiply it by 2,400 to get your winning amount. But if you get only 2 numbers correctly, you didn't get the 3, whatever you use in playing it, we multiply it by 2. So at least you get something back here. Some of you might say, okay, what about if you get 1 correctly, what happens? In this game, you don't win anything, but I will show you in another game where you win something. But this is pick 3 numbers from 1 to 90. This is about the Florida. Any questions, please ask in the WhatsApp group. In Washington, Washington is like your Too Short. In your Too Short, you pick 2 numbers from 1 to 90. Is that correct? And you have to get the 2 numbers correctly. Is that not true? In our game, yes, if you get the 2 numbers correctly, whatever you use in playing it times 250. That's what you win. Whatever you use in playing it times 250. The competitor, the Ghana Games and the others, they are doing times 240. So we have enhanced it. So if you use 15 naira to play with Ghana Games, you get 12,000 naira. But in our game, you get 13,500. So, or 13,500, you can see there is a difference, or 12,500. I'm not sure with my math now. But there is much better here than what you're used to. But the good news about this, or the better news, is that if you get 1 number correctly, just only 1 number, Whatever you use in playing it times 2, we give that to you. So if you use 100 naira to playing it, you win 200 naira. If you use 3,000 in playing it, you win 6,000. Is that not fair? That is what this game is. That is what this game is. 2 numbers from 1 to 90, 50 naira to 50,000 in playing it. You get 2 numbers correctly, we do times 250. You know that the competitors are doing times 240. You know that, right? And in our game, that is a huge difference for people. So if you use 50 naira in playing it, in Ghana games, you get 12,000 naira. But with our game, you get 12,500 naira. And you get 1 number correctly. In Ghana games, they don't pay you anything. No be so. They don't pay you anything. But in our game, if you get 1 correctly, whatever you use in playing it times 2 is what you get. Okay? Now, New York. In fact, this New York is your 1 banker. You pick 1 number from 1 to 90, just 1 number from 1 to 90. You use 50 naira to 50,000 to play it. In your Ghana games, sorry, you use 450 to 50,000 to play it, which is the same thing as your Ghana games. But in our game, in Ghana games, is whatever you use in playing it. If you use 50 naira to play it, you win 4,800. That tells you that the multiplication factor in Ghana game is 10.667. That is the multiplication factor. But in our game, it is times 14. Times 14. That is in our games. Whatever you use in playing it, multiply by 14, that's what you win. So in our game, if you use 50 naira, just 50 naira to play it, if you use, sorry, you use 450 naira to play it, you win 6,300. If you use only 450 naira to play it, you win 6,300. But you know, the Ghana games, if you use 450 naira to play it, you know that they give you 4,800 in the 1 banker. They give you 4,800 in the 1 banker. Is that not true? Is that not true? In the Michigan, is similar to the 3 direct. You can see here, if you get the 3 numbers correctly, whatever you use in playing it times 265. You know the Ghana games, they're doing times 240. You know that. In the Ghana game, if you use 100 naira to play it, you win 24,000. But if you use 100 naira to play it, you win 26,500. In the Ghana games and other competitors, if you get 2 numbers correctly, they don't pay you anything. But with our game, if you get 2 numbers correctly, whatever you use in playing it times 16. And in our game, if you get only 1 number correctly, we give you back your money. Whatever you use in playing it, we give it back to you. At least you can try again. Any questions? If you have questions, please put it on the WhatsApp group. Minnesota 4 numbers from 1 to 90, you can see everything here, so I don't have to repeat what you can see. You see that if you get only 1 number correctly, we give you a partial refund. In your 4 direct in Ghana games, they don't give you anything from here to here. They don't give you anything. You must get the 4 numbers correctly. But this is what we have done to make it fair. Arizona, you can see it's like your 5 direct. I understand you guys don't play 5 direct because it's impossible to win, you said. But we have made it possible to win by if you get 4, you get something, 3, you get something, 2, you get something, 1, you get a partial refund. Is that not fair? Is this not better than what you're used to? So there is something for everybody to win. In the Miami, this one is new. You pick 5 numbers from 1 to 15, only 1 to 15. A secret, this is very easy to win. You use 50 naira to 50,000 to play it anywhere, but the minimum is 50 naira. If you get the 5 numbers correctly, this is what you win. It's whatever you use in playing it times 100. So if you use 500 playing, you get ways. If you use 50 naira playing, you get 5,000. And the draw is every Sunday at 9:30 p.m. And the dollars, you pick 6 numbers from 1 to 12. If you get the 6 numbers correctly, whatever you use in playing times 100 is what you win. It's very easy, very straightforward. And the draw is every Sunday at 9:45 p.m. So these are all our games. These are all our games. The cash for life, you can see you win something to the very last. This is how you play it. I will just go slowly through all of them so that you can see. The Powerball game, this is how it is. You can win as much as 200 million or more. And even if you go 1 and 1, you get 250 a partial refund. So our game is unique. We have made the Ghana games better by increasing the odds of winning in games that are similar to the Ghana games. But our new games that we're bringing from America, you can see it's much more easier to win because everything is all the way down to 1 number and 1 stuff. Much more easier to win than what you're used to. All of this, the same thing. Much more easier to win than what you're used to. The Maryland, again, this is how it looks. Take note, it's not 1 to 90, it's 1 to 49. How many of you know it's easier to win 1 to 49 than 1 to 90? If you don't know, please know it's much easier to win 1 to 49 than 1 to 90. So you can see how we're doing it. So this is what this game will be all about. I will stop sharing my screen now. And some of you might not ask, okay, wait a minute. What happens? How is people going to play it? How are we going to get the machines? How are people going to play it? All right, easy. I will show you something in a minute. I'm going to share my screen again. So I'm going to show you something, a flow chart. So the lottery player will approach you, the agent, and ask to play our American Lotto game. Example, they want to play 1,000. You will click on the icon, something on that terminal we are going to give to you, and you will log in with your username and password, and you're going to help this staker through the process. Then the lottery customer will give you either cash, or he will tell you his ATM number, give his ATM, or he will do a bank transfer, or he will use a mobile money to pay you, the agent, whatever the ticket is. For example, 1,000 naira. This money they pay to you will be yours. You will keep this money. But you will now use your own debit card, ATM card, money, mobile money, whatever. You will now use it to pay. You will now use it to pay us, American Lotto. Once you pay us, you can now print the receipt and give it to the staker. But whatever the receipt will show, the receipt is going to show 1,000, but the machine already asked you to pay 750 naira or 700 naira, as the case may be. By so doing, you have kept your own money. So the agent gets his 25% or 30% in the transaction process. That is how it is going to work for that. I'll stop sharing my screen. All right. So that's a nutshell of how it's going to work. We are going to have training sometime in August before August 31st. We're going to have a training in our office in Ikeja. Our office is undergoing construction. A lot of things is happening. And once the office is ready, clean and ready, we don't want to bring you guys to a place that is not ready. Once the office is ready, we're going to send a text message invite to all of you, no exception, and to invite you to come to the meeting for training. In that meeting, we're going to train you how to use the Android POS terminal. Those of you interested in becoming our principal agent, you're going to work with us directly. Those of you that just want to be agents, you're going to work with your principal agent. So that is how it's going to be. Some of you have asked, oh, what about Ghana Lotto? What about Ghana Lotto? But you can see here that this is better than Ghana Lotto. It cannot even be compared. But if you are all clamoring for Ghana Lotto, we could put on your Android terminal, on the terminal that you're going to have, there will be the American Lotto on one. And beside it, there'll be the 590 games, which is the Ghana Lotto. Those people that want to play Ghana Lotto, they can play, but the American Lotto will be there. It is now your responsibility to tell them, hey, you want to play both and see what happens. If they win, I can guarantee you, if they win the American Lotto and we pay them immediately, I can guarantee you, which we are going to do, by the way, I can guarantee you when they come the next time, they will ask for the American Lotto. So we are depending on you guys to help us publicize the company. Of course, we're going to spend a lot of money. We're spending over 100 million naira on advert, on marketing, social media, billboards, and the like, radio, TV, and all of the gamut of things. We're going to do that. If you have any questions or concerns, please go to our WhatsApp group and leave your questions or comments over there. This link will be shared only with people on our WhatsApp group for you to watch it and understand what we're all about. For the agent, like I said, all the principal agent will be on 30%, meaning all the people that start with us on the day we go live will all be principal agents and they will be on 30%. If you now bring someone or bring 10 or 15 people, you want them to work underneath you, we will register them as sub-agent or sub-vendors underneath you if you want. But if you bring other people and you want them to also be principal agent, by all means, we will register them as principal agent. So it depends on you what you want. For our corporate social responsibility, as much as 10% of the lottery ticket sale will be used towards enhancing education and healthcare in Nigeria. That is a way for us to give back to the society. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you for listening to this video. If you guys want us to make another video answering some other questions, please let us know and we will oblige. Thank you.